As more of us are going into in-person raiding, I would like to share a strategy that I've used ever since 2017 to actually increase the number of raids that me and my friends could do, and also make it more efficient for us. So today I'm going to share with you guys the method called Tap and Go. Yes, the short form for TAG, tag. And it's a method that I use all the time to do raids, raid more and be more efficient. But I'd like to warn you guys that this method is a high risk but also a high reward kind of strategy. Alright, so hi to all of you guys. So let me go to bring a screen and show you guys that we are under a Shadow Abra raid over here. I'd like to say that if you want to do this method, like I said, do it at your own risk. But I'm here to share with you guys that this method is doable. And also it depends on the network that you have at where you are at. If it's not so good, I won't recommend doing it. And also, if you do not have really strong Pokemon, I will not recommend doing it also. But I'll show you guys what I mean. So we are here under the gym at this Shadow Abra. We're gonna walk towards that direction, heading towards that yellow gym over there in the distance. And then we will see how things go. But first of all, we have to throw our pass into the raid lobby. I'll show you guys 4 different ones. In fact, the first one is just, you know, throw your pass, the same thing, wait for the countdown timer to count down to 0. But once the battle starts, we are going to start walking, okay? Okay, so I'm still at the same spot. The battle is starting in 2 seconds. So like I said, once the battle starts, then you can start walking away. Okay, battle starts. The timer on the top has to appear, 179 seconds. Okay, we're good. We can start walking away. So as we are walking away from the gym, alright, some people will be saying that, oh, you know, what if you get kicked out? Or what if the network has issues and whatsoever? Of course, there will be issues, hence why I said high risk, high reward. Alright, so when we start walking away from the gym, you guys can see I'm still able to claim the reward and whatsoever. So if you do actually crash out right now, alright, so I'm going to simulate myself crashing out by force closing the app. Clearly, we are not near the gym anymore. We're not even within a double radius, interaction radius of the gym anymore. Okay, but I'm walking away from the gym. Okay, so much so that if I want to save time going to somewhere else, see, I can't even reach the gym anymore. The interactive radius is not even near the gym at all. I'm going to connect my Ball Plus, my Go Plus Plus I mean. Okay, and we tap the gym, after defeating the raid boss, we will still be able to get the reward. Right now the rewards can be remoted, which is great. So that's how to get it. And I'm going to show you guys the second one, the second method. After I catch this Abra, thank you very much. Okay guys, now I'm going to show you guys the second technique known as secondary radius. So secondary radius, I will show you guys and explain to you guys in a bit, but we are under here a slowpoke raid, and you guys can see that the center of the gym, the bottom, is a circle, and to account whatever I'm going to say is from the center of the gym to the feet of our avatar. We're going to start walking away after we throw our pass. So yes, we will start walking away after we have thrown our pass. Alright, so we have entered the lobby, we are in the lobby right now. We're going to start walking away. And in order to successfully do this, you cannot go beyond more than 160 meters. I repeat, you cannot go beyond more than 160 meters away from the gym. And with average human walking speed of roughly 3.6 to 4 kilometers per hour, let's say 3.6 kilometers per hour, if you were to walk exactly 120 seconds away from the gym, it means you walk 120 meters. But after the screen goes black, when the countdown in the lobby goes to 0, there's even a 7 seconds delay, which basically is 127 seconds, which equates to 127 meters. So that is if you are walking in a straight line away from the gym. But if you have to turn left, turn right, or whatever, your distance will then be calculated in a diagonal fashion. And then, of course, the distance is shorter than if you're walking in a straight line. So, right now, we are definitely away from the gym. We can't even interact the gym at all, unless we use a remote raid in this situation. But I'm not remoting for this. I'm away from the gym, pretty far away already. I would say probably around 70 meters away from the gym. About there, I'm walking a little fast. Okay, And you can use this to your advantage, this strategy to your advantage, assuming the gym is at a location that is not exactly safe to stop at. You then can use this method to walk away to go to somewhere safer. That's what me and my friends normally do when we are in the car. Alright, so I'm definitely very far away from the gym already. And you guys can see in terms of efficiency, I get to have a head start to walk 2 minutes earlier also. Okay, which is great. Now I'm walking to the right a bit because there's blockage construction on the left. Show you guys everything so that you guys will understand what's going on. So we're going to enter the lobby, enter the raid. Alright, so like I said, 7 seconds after the lobby, timer counts down to 0, and boom. Alright, so like I said, this strategy is risky in a sense that if you do not know what you're doing, well, there's a chance you may get kicked out. If your network is bad, there's a chance you may get kicked out also. So you have to try it out in your area and practice to see how it works. But you guys can see, I'm going to stop here. I'm not even going to walk at all, and I'm going to show you guys that yes, I will be able to catch this slowpoke without any issues. And I used a in-person pass, a green pass. I did not remote for it at all. I'm going to catch the slowpoke. Alright, yeah, easy extend throw guys. Circle size is so big. Right, we had a calm day for this, so I didn't really play too much for it. But it's okay. Alright, let's go ahead to see here. So you guys can see, the slowpoke rate is the red gym over there. You can see how far I'm away from the gym. It's roughly around 130 meters, 140 meters, roughly 130 to 140 meters. Yep, so if you want to be safe, you just have to make sure that it's under 160 meters. I wouldn't risk to go to 160 meters because there's a chance your character may drift or whatsoever and you may not be able to get it. And back then in 2018, I remember when Nick came to Singapore, I actually did mention on his video that it was 80 meters, but since the double radius has been implemented ever since the pandemic happened, it's now currently 160 meters for the secondary radius. So anyway, we're going to show you guys one more method at the Delcati, and that'll be the next one, and then you guys will see something really amazing later on the Shadow Articuno, which is hatching in a few seconds time. Few minutes time I mean. Now the third method is the method that I employ most of the time to do my raids, to do it very efficiently. So we are next to this Delcati over here. We're going to combine both the first and second strategy together. We're going to throw our pass into the lobby and immediately start walking. So like I said, 120 seconds in the lobby, walking away from the gym at average human walking speed. It means we will walk 120 meters away, including the 7 seconds, that's 127 seconds. And when we do that, we will still be within a secondary radius, like I said, but we continue walking like what we did for the first method. After the lobby has started, we will then continue to walk beyond secondary radius, which means that is beyond 160 meters. And when that happens, you cannot re-lobby anymore. So hence why I did mention at the start of the video that you need strong Pokemon to do this particular method. Method number 3, as it is a high risk, high reward kind of strategy. And also, like I said, your network also will play a part in terms of whether this method can be done or not. I mean, I do it in certain countries also, like for example in Philippines, Indonesia, etc. The network there isn't as good as Singapore, but it's still doable. But with more people, there'll be more chances of problems happening, errors, and people getting kicked out and whatsoever. So okay, I'm looking ahead to see if I can cross the road in time, and I clearly can. But you guys can see the gym is way behind of me right now. Okay, the traffic light isn't blinking yet, so it means I can still cross. I'm gonna cross the road right now. Okay, so I'm walking a bit fast. We're probably around 100 meters away from the gym already, about there. Okay, so I have to slow down my walking pace, but it doesn't matter also, because 160 meters is really far. Unless you're walking really crazy or running like mad, then it wouldn't work. Alright, so now we are still within secondary radius. Okay, as we continue to walk, great, we are still within secondary radius. So the thing about rejoining the battle, if your Pokemon faints, if your 6 Pokemon that you have brought in faints, okay, great, see, we are still within secondary radius. Now I'm going to continue to walk as fast as I can. Alright, say for example, if I'm trying to chase another raid that's going to despawn in a few minutes time. Okay, so the thing is, if your 6 Pokemon faints and you are already out of secondary radius, which I'm about there, because you can see the timer on the top, 30 seconds has gone down in the battle, which basically I've walked an extra 30 meters, another 10 more seconds, and definitely I'll be out. Okay, I'm pretty much out of secondary radius already. If my 6 Pokemon faints right now, I cannot re-lobby. It will say walk closer to interact with the gym. And if you do get kicked out, you can still remote to get the reward if it's still within your sighting vicinity. But if it's not, nope, you can't get it unless you actually go back and see the gym again, tap on the gym again. That works. Okay, using rock slide is totally fine. I want to delay the time to get down. Definitely very far away already. So if my 6 Pokemon were to faint right now, I cannot re-lobby already. Still gonna continue to walk even further to show you guys how far it can be to be away from the gym to claim the reward and whatsoever. Though obviously I wouldn't do this by myself. I just want to show you guys how far it can be. Okay, see, we took down the Delcatty, we are good. Okay, yep, we're gonna catch the Delcatty now. Great. And I'll show you guys in a bit after this Delcatty is caught. Okay, excuse me, Delcatty, stay in the ball. Alright, don't want to have to use Master Ball on you. Just kidding, I will not use Master Ball on it. Okay, we have one extra one on my shoulder. Okay, let me catch this. One more throw. Okay, you know what, I might run away from it for now. We can still tap on the gym later on. But you guys can see I'm back to this gym. The gym where we did the raid on the slope. You see the distance? It's definitely more than 220 meters away. And like I said, if I were to re-lobby, if my 6 Pokemon faint when I'm somewhere here, I will get kicked out. Alright, so this strategy, this method is doable even on legendary Pokemon or even Mega Pokemon, as long as you have enough firepower to do it, to take down the raid boss before your 6 Pokemon faints. Especially when you're with a group of friends, etc. See, you can remote for the reward. Just showing you guys over there. So if you guys want to try this method, go ahead too. But I'll show you guys one last one against that Shadow Articuno. And then you guys will see how far I'm able to walk during that raid. Okay guys, it's time for me to show you guys how crazy it can be. You guys can see over there in the distance, there's another tier 5 egg. It's a Articuno raid, Shadow Articuno raid that hatches in 10 minutes. And you guys can see over here, it just hatched over here. We're gonna enter the lobby. We're just gonna start immediately walking away after we have thrown our pass into the lobby. Great, we have entered. Just gonna start walking. Alright, we're gonna head towards that particular raid over there that hatches in 10 minutes. And like I said, you know, if you want to try and maximize on raids, this is the way to do it. But one thing though, not everyone would like to play in this play style, because it can be really intense, and to do so many raids, you then need to spend more money. So hence, like I said, this kind of raiding is not for everyone. And high risk, high reward, like I said, not everyone is willing to take the risk to lose their opportunity to catch the legendary raid boss. So hence, it's not as ideal to do it if you're in a big group, unless everyone is in agreement that you guys are willing to do such a thing. So we're gonna head towards the next raid, and the next raid hatches in 9 minutes from now. Okay, can't make it in time if we do tap and go. If you're gonna take down the raid boss, catch the Articuno, then slowly walk there, we may not be able to make it for the Articuno when it hatches. Then we lose firepower. But imagine if it's not the egg hatching, but instead it is the Pokemon that's gonna despawn. And if you don't do this method, high chance is by the time you arrive to that gym, the next gym, it will despawn. So okay, we are roughly 100 meters away from the gym. Remember, maximum is 160 meters. I'm walking slightly in a diagonal fashion or so. So it's roughly 100 now. Okay, about to cross the road. Go through here. Okay, great. And I'm just showing you guys all the entire process to show you guys that this is how it's like. Okay, so now we are probably around 120 meters. Okay, in. So normally when we are in the car, or when we are out raiding together with my team, as in Auntie Gladys or Anne, whenever the lobby timer counts down to 0 already, and then the timer on the top appears to battle, we will all say in to make sure everybody is good in terms of network, in terms of getting into the red lobby. Otherwise, we will have to wait for our friends. So we have to make sure everybody is in together. Yeah, looking at the cars, crossing safely. Okay, the Articuno is enraged, start using the gems. By the way, Niantic has already fixed the fast move attack animation paired up with the gem. So it's a good fix that it did. Don't think a lot of people noticed that. But anyway, is it subdued? I'm not sure, I don't think so. Nobody's using the gems. On the bottom right, I don't see anybody's names. Please use your gems, guys. Alright, otherwise it's gonna be harder to take it down. Nobody's using the gems. It's fine. It's fine. Actually, you know what? It's better that nobody use their gems, so that we will take it down longer. I can show you guys how far I can actually walk through. Okay, about to be stopped by the traffic light, but it's okay. I think I'll just stop at this traffic light. I'll run away from the Articuno to show you guys how far I'm exactly at. Okay, so Articuno, great. Okay, let's go ahead to do a shiny check together. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. And that is not a shiny, that is not a hundo, but we'll just turn back and see. You guys can see we are so far away from the Articuno, and that's how I actually raid with my friends to actually be more efficient. Right, tap and go method. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys found this video useful. If you guys want to try it out yourself, go ahead too. Of course, if you're in a bigger group, then you would be able to do it on tier 5 or mega raid bosses. I wouldn't suggest doing this alone on mega Pokemon or legendary Pokemon. You have a small group of people. Otherwise, once all of your 6 Pokemon faints, you cannot re-lobby. But you guys can always try it out on the Shadow tier 1 or the tier 1 or 3 non-Shadow ones. Should be still doable by yourselves. Alright, so if you guys enjoyed the video, definitely remember to leave a like on the video, it'd be much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in the next episode in the next video. Alright, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.